Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Thursday the 13th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, fairly decent time frame, wasn't too bad. Dogs here, pretty good about sleeping in, so not as bad as a lot of the dogs I have, but got up, got around, went out, jumped in the hot tub for a little bit. My neck is absolutely kicking my butt from being at that truck yesterday. It's like so sore. You know, like when you have like a flu or cold and your adenoids hurt really bad? My whole neck muscles all the way down both sides feel the same way. Just super tender to touch. Hurts to bend my ear or my head very far. It definitely is not one of the best, situations out there, but that's what I get for crawling around underneath the truck. But here I saved myself a few $100 and got my truck back in a few hours as opposed to a few days or a week. So in the long run, I guess it's worth it. I'll just have a sore neck for a few days. So went ahead, wife was heading off to work, and texted her and asked if she went and checked the truck. How are you doing today? And asked her if she started checking. She goes, no, I didn't. So I just went out and did it myself. Before I took off, because I wanted to ride to work with her if the truck didn't start. But luckily went over, truck fired right up without issue. So I'm assuming the starter was 99% of that problem. So don't have to worry about it. So it still has issues where it'll start and it'll die at times, or it does that shit to me. But that was not the case now. So went ahead, went back, hung out with the dog, got a few things done. Decided I was going to mow the yards since I was already sore, already sucked. So I might as well go ahead and get the yards mowed. So I went ahead and got both fronts and the back of the old house mowed. Didn't get the back of the new house mowed because I ran out of batteries for one. And two, they texted me, so they were dropping the dog off about noon. And I'm like, not a problem at all. So I waited for them as I finished up mowing and got the dog in the house, got it all situated, and then realized I needed to leave at like 1:30 to get my father-in-law to the doctor up there for his appointment. And I was like, well, it's like 12:30 now. I don't have time to finish mowing because by the time I get the backyard mowed, best I'll get done is the backyard. And I'm already running low on battery if I have enough to get done. But then I'll be driving away up to Ormond, hanging out at the doctor's office, waiting for him to get done at the doctor's office until all that sweaty and all gross. So I thought, man, if I go for a super quick run and make it short, I should be able to get in and out of my run without an issue, get back and get a shower and be ready to go. So went ahead and did that. The backyard got to get mowed tomorrow, the next day. Not really the end of the world. So went ahead, changed real quick, put on different shoes, went and got my run in real fast, got back, jumped in the shower, and then had a couple minutes spare. So I played with the dogs a little bit, got the one dog situated, took Remy with me, a little pit bull. He went with me to the doctor as I basically chilled out with him. So we were all good there. Reached out to father-in-law, let him know what time we're gonna be leaving. So I head over, have my soda, have my cigars, and I head up, hop in the truck. She fires right up. I did back the truck over across the driveway so you can walk straight down the concrete instead of trying to make the walker go across the grass. And got him up in the truck, all ready to go. Remy's super chill. He loves truck rides, so he's cool with that. So we headed up to the doctor, got there plenty of time, dropped him off, checked to make sure he had his phone so he can text me when he's done, and roll over. Remy's not real great like going to Lowe's and stuff, so he kind of gets a little bit too excited when he meets new people, and everybody's new people. So we decided to just hang out there at the parking lot and found closest thing I could find a shade there, a little bit of shade. Hung out in the truck, and this truck is bad about, if it sets it idle, the air conditioner won't keep up, like the idle's too low. So it kind of has that, it kind of sucks. So end up sitting there. It's like, I don't know, hot. It feels like 94 is what the weather thing said. It's just crazy hot. And I don't have a fan in it. I have like a little 12 volt. It's not very good. And I was afraid to run the battery down, so I didn't want to run it the whole time. So sat there for like an hour plus. And I texted him hour after the appointment and said, hey, how's it going? Just making sure he has his phone, make sure the phone's still charged, because he does that shit a lot. Oh, I got 2% battery power left or whatever. So he texts out, just waiting on the doctor. I'm like, okay. So another 25 minutes or so goes by, and I'm not real happy in this situation. I'm like, this should not take that long. But some guy pulls up next to me and goes, are you waiting for an old man with a walker? And I was like, fuck, did he fall or something? I'm like, what the hell? And I go, yeah. He goes, oh, he's over there waiting for you. He sent me out to find you. I'm like, he has a phone. Why the hell didn't he text me? Kind of thing. The guy's like, I don't know. I said, thank you very much. So I head over. So I text him like, hey, are you ready? He's like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm like, why didn't you text me? And I finally sent yourself. So I drive around, I can't find him. And I text him like, where are you? And he goes, I'll be outside. I'm like, okay. Well, I've already been around the building now twice, and you're not outside, so where the hell you at? So I tried calling him. He doesn't answer. Finally When I get there, he's back by the office again finally. So get him in the truck. As I'm getting ready to load in the truck, I'm like, hey man, why don't you text me? He goes, I did text you. I'm like, well, he never sent it then. Like, 'cause he's really bad about it. He'll type out something and just put his phone away. Doesn't hit the damn send button. And I'm like, did you get a response from me? He goes, no, I thought it was weird. And I'm like, exactly. I respond to every text because of this fucking shit. And he's like, just get in the truck. We'll talk about it on the way home. So I get him in there. I'm like, man, this really doesn't need to happen. Like, you're killing time, because I got a phone call on the way up there saying my Suburban was done and I can go pick it up. So I was like, hey, I need to get back by 5. And this should have been not a problem, but this is we're 2 hours into this damn appointment now. Like, this is ridiculous kind of thing. Plus the hour drive time and all that crap. So keep in the truck. I'm like, let me see your phone. So he has it on silent mode. It's a whole mess. So I get his phone fixed. It's a pain in the ass. And I'm like, it clearly never sent. Well, I sent it. I said, no, you didn't. You might have typed it, but didn't send shit. So if you don't get a response from me, send it again or call me. That way you know it actually happened. So I'm gonna have to switch it over to, you're not allowed to call me, you're not allowed to text me at all. You have to call me every time you're at the doctor's office, because clearly if you call me, I don't answer, then I'll see I missed call, or we're about to speak, and if I don't answer, call back again, kind of thing. So yeah, I was annoyed by that. It's just that level of being able to care for himself makes me super nervous at times. I don't know how long it's gonna last. He'll live on his own. He keeps talking about wanting a dog. I'm like, you can't figure out with your phone, how you gonna get a dog, kind of thing. So yeah, and he gets good days and bad days, and this has been a bad day. Even before this, he seems off. I don't know if he takes too much THC. I don't know what it is, but I told my wife, I'm like, he seems more indignant, he seems more of an asshole, and he seems dumber. He'll go in spurts, and the dumber one, I think it's the drug induced again, but the asshole part also usually is drug induced, because he gets extra arrogant, because his brain doesn't feel like he needs any help, but he needs all the help because he can't even work his phone. So yeah, so I got him back home, got him dropped off, got him inside. From there, went over, played with the dogs for a little bit, and then headed out to go get my Suburban. So I headed down, jumped in the truck, and picked my Suburban, paid him $1,514. And the guy's like, yeah, the brake feels good. It's not really great. It feels like it's non-power brakes. I'm like, that's not right. These things are like race car brakes. These things are badass. Like drilled slotted rotors, 4-power pistons. Like, these things are badass brakes. They should be working great. He goes, yeah, I know. Maybe it needs a different booster or something. I'm like, okay, so then why am I here to pick it up then? It's not right. What am I doing? And he's like, well, I don't know. It's just, they told me to tell you to come get it. I'm like, okay. So I get their stuff, paid them. They wanted to charge 3% to use a credit card. And I'm like, fuck that shit. So I said, hell with it, and paid cash, which I had on me, which would have worked fine. I was not paying 3%. Shit, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So went ahead and said, hell with it, and picked the truck up, got my keys, went out there, fired up, had to put a jumper box on it because they left the dome light on or some shit. I don't know, because that battery's never given me an issue ever the whole time. So I don't know if they started it, shut it off a bunch, and it killed the battery or what. But so I jumped it with a battery pack and then basically headed home with it. And these brakes are straight garbage. It's safe enough I drove it home, but I would not feel comfortable on the highway at 70. There's no way in hell. And I would never let my wife drive it. It's just awful. I don't know if they didn't bleed them right. I don't know if he was complaining there's 4 different places to adjust it and stuff, and I don't understand it. Like, what the fuck, you charge me $1,514 for shit you can't do? So I just got home. I don't care. Drove the truck back, parked it, and I'll go pick the truck up either tonight or tomorrow, and then I'll go by at some point and ask him. Basically, I'm just going to be a bit of an asshole and ask, hey, do you guys know of a good shop that does repairs for brakes and stuff? Because I just paid you $1,514 on this thing, and it's not drivable. It's not safely drivable. So I need to know where you can recommend me to send it. Take it somewhere else that can actually knows what the fuck they're doing on brakes. I'm not going to require a refund on that kind of shit. Just going to be a bit of a dick to them of, hey, you guys really suck at what you do, and move on. So I got home, got a couple other things done. So I had my run done and stuff. I was good there. Wife got home from work shortly after that. Saw the Suburban was there. Asked what the truck was. So I'll get it tomorrow, whatever. No big deal. Might have her run me down in the morning on the way to work, but who knows? I might just go for a run and pick it up on foot too. So hard telling. But yeah, went ahead, got that taken care of. We ended up, I'm making dinner. I couldn't figure out what Palm was gonna make. I'm like, I'll just make some salmon, rice, and vegetables. I had stuff on this little meal. And after dinner, Mom comes out just mad. How do you get this infuser to work? I gotta get rid of the smell. It smells like fish in here. And I'm like, yeah, because I just cooked salmon. It's gonna smell like fish in here. But so I had to get the infuser going for her. So I set it up, got it going. And then I headed back outside to play with the dogs. And Remy and Mickey's been here a couple days. Remy's here all the time, but he got here today. And Mickey is like beating up on this pit bull. It's so funny. and he's like running ramp shower over Remy. Every once in a while Remy steps on him, and then Mickey cries. But overall they're getting along splendidly well, really doing good. So watch myself a bunch of YouTube outside, have myself a nice cigar, head in a little bit early, have myself a little snack of some cashews, and watch another episode of Frasier, because that's our nighttime show now we're watching together, and wrapped it up and called it a day. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.